And we are live, going half an hour early because I've got the opportunity. Let's turn things on. I was losing at another game a few minutes ago. It was rather terrible. Let's just try to turn up the volume just a bit. So we have to find 20 shards of the black orb in order to travel back in time this time. So no standard 4 orb situation. The shards can be in any chests. Killing the regular big bosses will give us a good number of shards. The rest of the seed details are about the same as the ones we normally have. So nothing super weird here. We're going to do the regular roll 4d6 for the characters. And, well, no, we are not going to allow repeats. So 5, 3, 1, 4. So we should have a pretty balanced party here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A white mage called Jim. Generally a good start to a party. We're going to have some healing. So 1, 2, 3, a black belt. We're going to have some decent punching. Not early game. Normally, early game is usually pretty bad for the black belt, but we're going to have a fighter to even things out here, which is going to give us some defense, some hit points, and some nice sorting. And 4 is a red mage, so a little bit of everything here for our friend Dan, the veteran light warrior. This is a decent party. I'm not going to say it's great. I would probably have preferred a black mage instead of the red mage. You really don't know. It really depends on what ends up in those early tiers of the randomizer here. So who knows what's really going to happen. I mean, we could get first tier fade and the white mage carry us through the whole thing, or we could get like nothing at all. We will really have to see. The fighter is going to be good throughout the entire game. The black belt's going to be great in the late game. So we've got, something of a party here. So I'm going to start the game. Reorder my party. Normally want something like that. And we're going to go check what bonuses we have. The fighter can once again equip shirts and has a bonus to intelligence, which is absolutely useless on a fighter. The black belt can equip red mage armor. Plus 40 vitality is fantastic. He's going to have so many hit points, it's not even going to be funny. The red mage is a better fighter than our fighter. And the white mage can equip shield and has a bit more luck. So no major changes here, I think, to our regular order. Well, we've got Cure 4 and Pure at Tier 1, which is very good. Their spells are a bit expensive, but could be worse. And we've got an attack spell. So we've got something for the red mage to tide the party over. So what do we have for weapons? Absolutely nothing. Gonna get an iron hammer for our fighter because that's all we can really get. We're gonna get a pair of iron shields because they're cheap and the white mage can equip it. So, I mean, it is something. Certainly not what I would want for a start, but it is a start. Cure 4, we're going to put it on both of our mages. And Pure, while we're at it, it basically means we won't have to buy any pure potions, more or less. We start with a decent number to begin with. So Cure 4 basically means we're set for healing. For damage, we're short on everything. Everything is, well, the houses are not that expensive, but the cabins are ridiculous. I hope tants are cheap. And let's go beat up on Garland, I guess. That's our next step. So there we go. Let's see how bad things are today. Imps with Death Touch. That's how bad things are today. Well, that certainly is a start to a game. Let's see what's in those chests. A copper bracelet. Put it on the red mage for now. I mean, we can kill Garland with just the fire too, so I'm not worried there. But I mean, losing 2 party members to imps, it means that this game is going to be something. So fire 2, and you just attack at this point. I mean, fire 2 should kill Garland almost 100% of the time. Rescue the princess. Get our herb from the king. And a rod. That is certainly a start. We have the open start here for the campaign, meaning that we can go and turn in that herb actually already. But I'm going to go check Northwestern South Townsville first. We don't have enough money to buy anything significant. There's silver swords for sale, but I don't have the money for it. Imps are very bad. They're very, very bad. So let's try to avoid fighting imps, which is good because there's imps only really in the starting location. After that, you got Gur imps mostly. So hopefully we don't have to fight too many imps. And there we go, 1 fighter dead already. This is going to be the opposite of last week where we had everybody survive the entire game. Oh, something else with Death Touch. Or no, yet dealt enough damage to insta-gib my poor black belt. Silver Shield, Phoenix Dawn, and a ton of experience that the other 2 have not been able to use. This is certainly a start. I don't have the crystal. So we've got a very high level red mage and white mage. We don't have any money. We've got silver shields. Oh no, I needed to go and revive my dudes first. Sleeping at the inn doesn't revive you for some reason. The food's not good enough. Alright. And without the boat, I can't really avoid those imp fights. So we have to pray that we get like wolves, mad ponies, things of the sort. Or we're lucky and the imp instant death doesn't proc. See, now this is... No, it's a bad fight. It won't give me a whole lot of experience. Oh, they got mute. Of course they do. Oh, they got Chimera poison. You know, when you say like, okay, well maybe we'll get wolves and we'll be fine. No, wolves are also not fine. I don't have enough soft potions for the entire party. Let's just die. Well, we might be able to get all the way to the other town. Okay, well. Lufania, well, that's absolutely useless. So I'm just going to reset. And we're not going to go that way. Because Lufania is absolutely useless. At the start, I don't have the slab. They don't have any items for sale. So it's very bad. Are spiders absolutely terrifying? Arachnids don't seem to be absolutely terrifying. They haven't instantly killed me yet. So we might be able to kill some spiders. Well, arachnids. The spider's another monster. I mean, if I get some money, I might be able to buy a silver sword for the fighter. And with a silver sword, we're going to be able to kill things, maybe. I don't guarantee it, but the red mage is like 1,000,000 times stronger than the fighter. That's super great. Oh yeah, the fighter has a bonus to his intelligence. Just if you haven't, if you just came in or you're coming in, the fighter's got a bonus to his intelligence. It's going to be super useful throughout the entire game because there's so many spells that the fighter can use. Well, I mean, when he class changes, you'll have Cure 4, but Cure 4 heals you full, however much intelligence you have. Oh, Pro Ring. And money. Weird that I put the Pro Ring on the fighter, but, you know, we kind of have to. So now here we get stronger monsters, but no wolves with... Poison Chimera Brett or imps with Death Touch. I mean, it's just a rough start. I mean, outside of that, it's not that bad because that means that those particular skills and their particular procs won't show up on tougher monsters later on. So it's not a bad thing either. 2 asps is definitely not worth fighting. 2 ogres, maybe. 2 ogres, maybe. Maybe I should Cure 4 my black belt. Even with his innate armor bonus, I don't think it's enough to protect him from a good attack from an ogre. No, yeah. You almost died from that. Alright, well, we've got some money now. Money is useful. I can buy things with money. Elfland. So we got a lot of spells here. I can buy silver swords, so I'll still buy stuff just... It sounds weird because I can buy the silver swords, but I have to go back to Corneria to buy said silver swords, so... Level 3 as Lit 3, so we've got a good attack spell here. And we've got Warp, which is really good as well, so there goes the money we have. Arm 4 is expensive, and it's quite situational. It's not terrible, but it's situational. What do we have here? Exit at level 4, so not bad. Once we have some money, it might not be a bad investment. Nothing at level 4 black magic. Okay. And heal potions are not super expensive, so that's good. Chainmails are very cheap, and they're very good, so we will get some chainmails. Right now, my fighter is very well defended. Black belt is absolutely undefended, and the white mage is okay, so we're in business. Let's see what the prince has under his bed. That's an important thing to see. He has dynamite under his bed. That's not the safest place to put your dynamite, but I mean, it is a choice he decided to make. Now we have some armor, we've got some weapons, we've got more attack spells. We should be good to go back to Corneria. Trade in our dynamite on the way, buy silver swords. You know, the basics here before we have to go do Marsh Cave, I assume. There's a possibility that the TNT trades into something useful. Maybe the canoe. We will have to see. Those are terrifying. It's the Chimera Brett that's, you know, pretty bad here. All right. Exploding Dwarf, what do you have for me today? Okay, well. The dwarf has the canal, so we need the boat now. Where is our boat? Probably in Marsh Cave or linked to Marsh Cave at this point. Not the nicest place to go, but I mean, it is a place. Alright, we can go back to Corneria, buy ourselves maybe a silver sword? I think they're 539, if I remember right. Oh no, 1,768. Ugh. I would need more money. I've got nothing I can sell that really makes sense either. We'll go try to do Marsh with what we have. Which is... shouldn't be too terrible. Okay, the arachnids weren't bad. We could beat the arachnids earlier. And now we've actually got weapons on the character, so it's gonna help. The black belt is still probably completely useless, but, you know, that's the life of a black belt in Final Fantasy in the first 12 levels or so. And the falchion's not a terrible weapon, especially since the Ren Mage has a very high attack rate right now. Ogre. That might actually give me the money I need for the good weapons. Is it worth doing the trip back again? No. I mean, the Lit 3 and the Fire 2s are going to carry us through most of those fights. The fighter's got decent enough defense, it's gonna work. I mean, Lit 3 does around 200 points of damage on most enemies. Gonna go rest at Elfland first. The falchion's not a terrible weapon. It's not fantastic, but it's not, you know, low tier either. I'm really trying to think here of what my best options are, and I think if I wanted to go fast, just go do the dungeons as quickly as possible. There was Arm 4 I could buy, but Arm 4... it'd be good in Urt Cave. Urt Cave is open. I just need to get the boat to get to it. We're just going to try to conserve our resources as much as we can. I mean, the boat has to be in Marsh Cave or related to Marsh Cave, which means that there might be a loose item or a key fetch quest item in here. We still have quite a few of the fetch quest items in our reserve here. Basically all the fetch quest items. Oh, well, we've got the dynamite and DT out of the way. A gold bracelet. Now, see, that's good on the black belt for up to level 24. So it's better than what he has and that he will get, because by level 24, I will probably want to give him a pro ring, a ribbon, and all of the fun stuff. Light axe. Okay, we don't need... Well, there's one heal element I can't equip, but there's... The light axe is, like, almost as good as the ice sword. So it's a fairly high-tier weapon for this point of the game. And it casts Arm 2. If we get huge groups of undead, it's going to be pretty useful. Like a small group of undead like this, maybe not, but, you know, still gonna take them. Kinda need the XP. Muck are not undead. So we're gonna go and tent again. And bones. The thing is, the light axe can probably like one-shot most of those low-tier undead on its own. So they're not great fights. They're actually pretty bad. But I need the money and I need the XP right now. So we'll take small undead fights when we can. They don't seem to have any really nasty skills or powers, so should be able to breeze through these guys. There we are. Now, we've got a couple of warps too. If we don't spend all our lit 2s, we can easily get out of here, or quickly get out of here. Bone Zone. The experience is not good enough. If it was just undead, I'd take it. But since there's that crawl that is not undead... Okay, well, the boat was loose. So we got our boat. It was loose in the Marsh Cave. So there's another item in here. It might be an equipment item, though, but we'll see. That's a larger bone zone. We've got fire 2s. The light axe should take care of most of the undead. And the fire 2 is going to take care of the rest. No, not even. Something's got poison. I didn't check which of the enemy had poison touch. I mean, a light axe deals... The fighter deals 180 with a light axe on a monster with no defense, of course, but... this is good. There's a print that's ending, so you're gonna hear a jingle. Just got done printing the last of the wings for a slimy beast, is what they called it. It's pretty much a Manticore. The slab. I mean, all the loose item are in Marsh Cave. I'm okay with that. But we haven't found any of the shards that we need. Grey Worm. That's a lot of experience if we beat it. It's a single Grey Worm shouldn't be super terrible. I say that, and I need to use all my... Need to use a Cure 4 here, but, you know. Yeah, if it hits the fighter, if it hits the fighter, we're good. The fighter's got more than enough defense to be able to tolerate hits that are not criticals from a Grey Worm. There we go. I mean, that's 750. It's not as much as I thought it would be, but it's pretty good. Oh, we found the piano. We're going to be lugging around a grand piano for the next hour or so. That's always special. Money. And empty. And down here are the locked doors. We can quick travel at least one level up. Now we've got like more than enough money. I can buy a silver sword for the red mage, but I don't think I'll ever swing it. We're starting to get enough levels that he's gonna have spells. I mean, I say that and I start swinging at shadows. Shadows are gonna die to a light axe. Where is my boat gonna be? It should be at Elfland. I'm not sure if it's gonna be the top or at the bottom. Should be top. Should be bringing me back to the inner sea. The wolves are not good from what I remember. Ogres, we should be able to get through. And that's a little bit more chump change for the marathon here. Fire 2 doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but I cast Fireball. There. That's what Fire 2 is supposed to be. The good old Fireball. Should have enough money to invest in the spells we were missing here. There was no other weapons I needed to buy. Nothing really useful here. I can get my arm 4 to be able to take out our buddy Lich real quick. Arm 4 is going to do a whole lot of damage against Lich, so it's not a bad thing to have it. I'm surprised I haven't found any shards yet out of all the boxes we opened. Because we did open a decent number already. Alright, exit. So, Warp's going to be the utility travel spell, while exit is the let's get out of Dodge travel spell. Fill up on heal potions. I think silver bracelets were for sale here. Yeah, silver. Yeah, he doesn't need one, but the white mage will take one. We don't have great armor, but we've got armor on everyone, and okay armor at that. For weapons, we can go get that silver sword. I don't think it'd be a bad idea. Because I am going to swing with the red mage every once in a while. Can we not run away from the sea creatures? Thank you. Alright, so we can get a silver sword for the red mage. It's not bad, it's not great, but nothing important in the armor department. So we've got 2 towns open and 1 dungeon. I have a feeling we're going to see Melmond at one of the 2. because we already have the slab and Lufania. So easy enough for us to trade those. Is Melmond at Melmond? No, this is Onrak. Cabins are expensive, but I kind of need save items. So I'll take a few. Well, I can go check what spells I'm not getting anytime soon. No weapon on armor here, though. Cure 3, we're not losing anything there. Lit slow 2, we're absolutely not losing anything. Okay, good. Let's go see what's at the other town. It's Bravoka or Crescent Lake. We get a free item, so not a bad deal out of it. Alright, what do we have here? That is the question. What do we have here? I have a feeling it's Melmond. It's a giant town. That's where we're at. I'd like a magic weapon to give to the white mage so he can use his turns in an effective way. Ooh. Those two giants might be a bit rougher than we want. Oh, they've got stun touch. That is not very good. Cure 4 does cure stun, because Cure 4 cures everything. Alright, we killed 2 giants. That is good experience and very good money. Crescent Lake at Crescent Lake. Okay. Not what I was expecting, but we'll take it. The floater is for sale, so as soon as we have the canoe, we can get our airboat. The steel armor is stupidly expensive as usual. The gold bracelets are even more expensive, so this is very bad. Got no weapon I need to buy. Nothing. Well, soft could be a purchase. Fire 3, I think, after class change. This is not a very good spot, let's say. So let's try to see if we can find our item from the greasy old men. Come on. Which one of you have my bottle? Okay. That's, again, not very good. It's not progression in any way, shape, or form. I would assume we have a canoe at either in the Earth Cave loose or at the vampire. I will hope it's at the vampire. We're just gonna grind to get the money for our airship. Well, for our potential airship, we'll go with that. I mean, it's not a great fight, but the giants are okay if my main source of damage doesn't get stunned. I mean, the fighter does the trick. We've got Cure 4s to wake people up. Okay. I mean, I don't need a whole lot of giants in order to be able to get... I think I've got enough money. I'll just do an extra fight. Troll Bull. Fire 2 will be enough. Here, actually. Trolls are weak to fire. Okay, they're weak to fire, but it doesn't make a big difference in this case? Okay. You rolled really badly on that attack. There, we've got enough to buy the airboat. And we can buy, like... Okay, we can't buy as many tents as we want. I'll buy 5 houses, which is exactly the amount of money I have. We should get a fight on the way, then we're gonna go to Earth Cave, because there's really nothing else that's open right now. I've got to say that I've got airboat, stone, the shark, playing Jaws here. And it's not a bad color for a shark. Gray and purple, light purple like this. Fuchsia, magenta. No, that was really fuchsia. No, I am way too down south. Hags, weak to lightning. Shouldn't be difficult to take care of. 1,600 gold out of this, so repays all the items that I've spent. There we go. Okay, we've got the item for sale, so I gotta mark it as the caravan salesman. That's what that particular icon means here. Alright. Earth Cave, here we go. I mean, it could be like an awful, awful set of things as well here with the vampire giving us the key that gives us the ruby, that gives us, you know, all those things. Could still be a whole lot of fetch questing for our canoe. But it's better than not having anything. I mean, the plus 10 intelligence on the fighter is paying off here with that light axe. It's probably dealing a couple more damage, because it ensures that you have higher damage rolls if you have higher enough intelligence with the bug fix that they've done. It's not really a bug fix. Intelligence was just never implemented in Final Fantasy because, well, Final Fantasy 1 is a game that barely works. But, you know, there's far worse things that they could have done. Bull. The Minotaur models that I have from Wargame Atlantic are pretty good, but they're smaller than any other Minotaurs that I've ever seen in Slime Time. I just don't have enough fire sources to make it worth my while, unfortunately. And that's going to mean that there's going to be a whole lot of Slime Time that I can't take advantage of because I have fire 2 and no other fire sources. And that's about the only thing that hurts a slime. Alright, well, let's just go see what our buddy the vampire has. He's the important guy here. I mean, I do have to open boxes to find those shards that I need to finish the game, but, you know, at some point, 2 giants. It's not a bad fight, but I don't want to invest resources too much before I know what's gonna happen down the line. Can Fire 2 take care of them? Don't think so. Crit? They hit like a truck as well. It's really not a great fight to begin with. But it gives so much experience. I mean, it's worth it, but I can't keep doing it. Because I don't have enough Fire 2s. Fire 3 was at tier 6, so yeah, there, finally found the shard. I mean, I don't have what it takes. I'm really wanting to take 6 slimes. That's 3 Agama worth of slimes, but I don't have what it takes. I don't have the... If I add a Mage Staff with Fire 2 built in, it'd be worth it. I'd be doing it steadily. Sun Sword. Now we're talking about a weapon. I mean, the Light Axe is still very good, but the Sun Sword is just better in every single way. See, we've got 1 shard here in the tracker at the top left in the inventory. I need 20. Iron armor. It's better than a chainmail. I think 6 points of defense more than the chainmail, so that's 6 points of damage less per hit. Kind of worth it. Is there any chests this way? Yeah, there's a couple down there. I have 2 reasons to check it, because there's at least 1 other loose item. And I really don't want to be missing a canoe for any reason whatsoever. I wish the White Mage could equip the Light Axe, but he can still use it as a combat item. So, it works perfectly fine as a combat item. Geists are not bad for experience and gold. They're not great, but... I mean, normally I don't think I would go out of the way to go check all the boxes in Earth Cave, but... at the point where we're at, we don't know where we're going, so... Phoenix Dawn, okay, good. It's useful. I don't have any life 2 yet. Okay, those are oozes, not slimes. You got Poison Touch, like regular oozes. Is this game even randomized? Yes, it is. We've seen terrible things from other monsters before. Pure. I think we know we've got the Pure spell on the White Mage. Let's just use that. Cure 4 fills you up. Nothing there. I think there's a chest here, protected by slimes. Try to run away. A cabin, not really. Out of the way, bats. Okay, now there's the trivial fight. Oh, I didn't buy arm 4 on the red mage? Oh well. Wow, arm 4 rolled really low there. Ruby. So that implies that Ruby will lead us to what we need. But it could still be in a box at the bottom of Earth Cave, or at the top of Earth Cave, even. We will see when we get there. Not worth fighting these things. Come on. We have all broken legs, or... There. Money... Experience. Not bad. Mummies. Mummy is not a bad fight. We've got Fire 2, we've got Light Axe. Mummy is really not a bad fight. Not great, but decent enough for the level where we're at. House, soft potion, more mummies. I think here the trap tiles have been replaced. It's no longer the slimes, but the mummies. I mean, I can use those fire 2s on them. It's not gonna hurt me. I've got arm 4 against our friend Lich. I'm not gonna grind the mummies, but I'm gonna take them when they show up. Cockatrice, I never know if they're gonna be bad or good. So you just... Gur-Imp Werewolf wasn't a problem. A lot of Spectres and Geists. Light Axe is going to do the trick here once again. Oh, they're snorting at me. It didn't really help them, but they were snorting at me. That's the way down. There's more chests at the bottom. I don't want to leave chests here and never come back. That would be a big no-no. Nightmares. Oof. Not the best fight. Nightmares with sleep. Zeus Gauntlet. Now, that's free lit 2s. A house. Experience. Not... No shards, which is what I was looking for, but... Free lit 2s means if we find a Sea Shrine Pile of Pain, we've got a great way of just getting as much experience as we can here. Okay, now don't think there's any more boxes down here. I mean, Zeus Gauntlet sounds like a great thing for the fighter, but I can't equip it on the fighter. And the fighter generally is going to be swinging his sword rather than using a combat item. No, the Cockatrice is at lit 2 as well. See, there's a reason why I didn't want. Let's just fill up on HP, and then we'll buy eel potions. They're 15 is not the cheapest I've seen for eel potion, but they're cheap enough. Alright, let's go down. On this level, there's only Lich. Images. I mean, it shouldn't be a threat here. Okay, he's got attack spells. That's not good. But I've got more spells than he does. And the Sun Sword. So with the Sun Sword and the spells, I'm good to go. So he was worth 2. He was worth 2 shards. So killing Lich gave me 2 of the shards I need to finish the game. So now let's go trade in that ruby we got. Titan moving out of the way. Power Glove. Power Glove is always good. I mean, I'm going to stick it on the fighter already, even though the Pro Ring might have been better there. We'll find Pro Rings for sale soon enough. What is I to do? I do think that means all the loose items have been found, though, so I don't think I'm gonna have any issues finding all the other items that I need. That means that the canoe has to be basically in the chain we're in right now. And there we go. There's our canoe. I was expecting still some fetch questy thing, because we still have the crystal, the crown. The crown, us not having the crown is a bit annoying, because that means we can't do ordeals yet. Astos is not much of a threat with a lit 3 in our pocket. And a black belt that's getting there in level as well. If the light axe goes, the light axe goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not gonna be worried about mid-tier fights like this at this point. Okay. Fill up on heal potions. Buy a couple pures just in case. We've got the money for it. Buy a couple cabins. It's not a bad investment. So we can find Provoca fairly easily now. Melmond, where we can trade our... In every city we find, we've got something to do at, so... We're in business here. We're in business, as Eric July would say. Business. Alright, we can easily go get our airboat. I'll note that I've killed Lich. Ice Cave, really easy at this point. Well, not really easy, but, you know, it's a one and done. Waterfall, one and done. Any dungeon that's one and done is probably the priority at this point. You go straight up. As soon as you get the airship, go straight up. And you'll get to, normally it's Gaia. But who knows what it is this time. It might as well be Gaia. But it is Melmond, okay. Not the best town, but not the... Well, yes, it is the worst town. They're all crooks here, but, you know. We can trade in our slab. Pro rings are dirt cheap. You can get a silver shield for the White Mage. Yes, we can get a silver shield for the White Mage. That's a strange thing to say, but that is what this seed has given me. Now, and get a silver armor for the Red Mage. Is the silver armor that much better than the... Well, no, than the chainmail? Yeah, it is much better than the chainmail. Compared to a silver ring, though? 15 minus 1, 18 minus 8. It's intermediate. It's one thing for another. You're a bit more defense, less evasion. Nothing really useful here. Can the White Mage equip the Ruse Staff? Yes, okay, the White Mage has a weapon. It's not like it's useful, but... Heal 3, which is a very good spell. Best area of effect, healing. Ice 2. I'm starting to have fear that the good spells are at level 8. But, you know, we're in business here. We've got that. We've got that. We traded this in. Let's go see what's the far town. The far town is either Provoca or Gaia. Zombolt Trolls. Not the nicest fight out there. I think I'll put the... Can I put the Zeus? Yeah, I'll put the Zeus Gauntlet on the White Mage so he has something to do in common fights. Provoca. So this is one and done, basically. Once we're done at Provoca, I mean, unless Life 2 is available to our fighter, we should never have to come back here. Fade. Life. Fade. Okay, well. Okay, I need to buy Fade for the right character now. Fade. And Life. So now the White Mage and the Black Mage should have Fade and Life. I mean, unless there's like a million good things at Black Magic, I didn't make a mistake here. Temper or Ice 3. Ice 3 will be more useful. I shouldn't have bought both these spells, but Life is more useful than Temper in the end. Should take care of the pirates. There we go. The pirates are gone. What do you have, Bicky? Bicky has the crown. So we can now go do all the other little things. Good. Full cures are not that expensive. I mean, 7,400 might sound expensive, but it's not that bad. Iron armor is in caps. Absolutely pointless. I mean, if I want to go buy full cures, I know where they're at. Now we've got attack spells on everyone. We've got some defensive gear. We've got a whole bunch of giants. That's more of a problem. But with Fade and Lit 3, we should be able to take them out. That should be an okay amount of experience and money. There we go. And almost 10,000 gold for that. Saving my fades on the Red Mage in case I really need them. But now we can go get the other town and... Like, I've got a few different options here, actually, for what I need to do. It should mean fast is... No, it could be at level 8. I didn't check the... I did not check the store in Lufania. I went in and left. So it could very well be at level 8. Which would be bad. I'd like to have fast, and it's in none of the spots that are easy to get. So it's either at level 7 or level 8, which is... Level 8 would be terrible. Level 7 is just annoying. Let's go to Lufania. Get our item from the singing dude. Check the spell stores. Opal Gauntlet. Okay. Opal Bracelet. Sorry. Not essential. Good to have, but not essential. Lock. Okay. And Eel 2. Okay, those 2 spells are dead. Good. I remember when I was a kid, when I was playing, I was always going back to Cornelius and to Eel because it was the cheapest. It takes too much time to do that in normal playthroughs. Alright, we can go to Astos. Who knows what he has? He has the crystal. Is this even randomized? I don't think he's going to be a big issue. He's got tons of physical defense. So going through Astos, if you have a regular party, it can be difficult. But he's just not as big of a threat if you've got big mages with big spells. Let's turn into Crystal. We're going to do the fetch quests as quick as we can. Get that out of the way. Because, I mean, if this is the key, we can go do the key stuff. There you go. It is the key. There's a ribbon and a Masmune in the incentivized items that I still really want to get. And we need, you know, a whole lot of shards to go back into the past. But we're well on our way to that particular goal. Lots of experience, an Opal Gauntlet, a Pro Cape. I mean, since the White Mage can equip shields, I'm pretty sure he's going to be more happy with a fire or an ice shield. Here's one of the shards. There's the shine. We can go to the tower, but not space yet. There's a whole bunch of chests in Dwarf Cave that we can go get. Kind of worth getting. Because we need those shards, so let's hope there's a couple down there. Yep. And there's one. A flame shield. So, flame shield makes it worth it. The shard, well, is required to finish the game, so it's good that we got it. But the flame shield makes it kind of worth coming here. There's 3 boxes in Astos' castle, plus 2 trap tiles. And those are some of the best trap tiles in the game because you can't get encounters on the off steps. But it doesn't mean they're good, it just means that they're some of the best. They're good to grind, but not Geists, Wraith, and friends here. That's not a very good fight. Heal potion, money, silver element. I mean, I can put it on the fighter for now. What's the other fight? Fire elementals. Ugh. It is an unpleasant fight. Especially since I only have like ice 2s and fades. Still not super difficult, and if we like critically needed to grind, that'd be a good spot. But I don't think it's critical that we grind just yet. Let's use a house. And let's finish up the key boxes with the Elfland Castle boxes. Opal helmet. Shard, very good. Silver knife, pretty pointless. Another shard. We had like no shards at all, and now we're just piling them in. Good. Let's just finish up towns real quick. Alright. We're gonna go here. It's as to be Gaia. Then we can go do the waterfall real quick. Fur Giant. Unrunnable encounter, so it's a bit annoying. Yeah, the black belt has a lot of hit points compared to normal because he started with plus 40 to vitality, so it's something like a plus 4 to HP every round. So it's pretty darn good. Fast nuke at level 7 after class change, not entirely bad. Lamp. Okay, that's just lame. But I mean, I can get fast at least. And I should have a few casts of it by the end of the things. Nothing useful here. There's no weapons I would want to buy anyways. What's the 8 level spells in the back? Cure 2, Wall, Life 2. Ugh. Bane. Losing Bane is not a huge problem because you get the Bane Sword normally. Life 2. Gonna have a couple casts of it. Buy a whole bunch of houses. Pop a bottle. Okay, we did that. We did this. So we're pretty good here. Ribbon. Ribbon's good. Makes my white mage a lot more resilient. I'd want to get all 3 if possible, but I doubt I'll find all 3. Gurpeed. Not bad fight. And waterfall. Maybe I should put the randomized waterfall someday. Just to make this game a little bit more random. It's a procedurally generated waterfall every time you go in. Well, not every time you go in, for every seed. So it's something that would make it different than just going in the same direction every single time. Ghastly. Well, now that's a rare encounter right there. Technically a green dragon. Not bad. It's unrunnable, so I didn't really have a choice but to fight it. But there we are. There is a problem with the randomizer. I shouldn't be fighting that many Ghasties. We're supposed to be 1 in 64. We got 2 in 3. So... But we have an out-of-bounds bat, flapping away all the way back there, not messing with us. Thank you, out-of-bounds bat. Wizards. I am not worried about wizards unless they've got skills or spells that would be nasty. And they don't look like they do. Shard, money, shard, black shirt, katana. Wow. Black shirt is probably better than an iron armor. Yeah, it is. So for now, the fighter does have ice defense and time magic defense, so it's not a bad armor for him. But it doesn't move us any further down the line. Okay. There we go. We got a quick waterfall. Blizzard Hydras. Well, good thing I have got ice defense on my fighter. Ice and fire. I mean, I've got the best combination for now, so unless I get the dragon mail. All right. Ordeals next. I mean, I've got no reason not to. Sandworms. We're getting all the odd fights today. Without Quake, they're not super bad, and they actually give pretty good experience and money. Okay, I must have messed up something in the randomizer. We shouldn't be getting that many of the rarer monsters. I mean, I'll take it. It's good experience, but... Alright, Castles of Ordeals. We've got warp, so that speeds up that process a little bit. Lower, curly Q, top. Top was wrong, but I'm not gonna waste a warp spell on this. Bottom, 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 bottom. It's looking pretty good there. Those arm 4s didn't look very good though. The Sun Sword's gonna go through zombie dragons fairly quickly. Long way around. Just try top to go quick. Nope. Completely wrong. Middle? Middle was the right answer. So bottom, 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 middle. That's a lot of experience. Once again. Only one whiz mummy though. I think you can get up to 4 whiz mummies. That would have been even better, but you know. We'll take the fights we get. Ready. Well, the only dragon we haven't seen is the Blue D. Coral Sword, pretty pointless. Shard, Aegis Shield. I want to check something real quick. Aegis Shield, Knight and White Mage can equip it. So the White Mage for now is going to have an Aegis Shield on. I'd like a tail right now. A tail wouldn't be a bad thing to find. But we found the way to Kraken. Agamas. That's a great amount of experience right there. We've got skills, though, so it could be an issue. You've got a lot of hit points, too. Alright, well. We can go fight Kraken. Not something that I want to do right now. But we have a decent sword. Got the power glove. We've got we've got ruse for defense. Yeah, we don't have. If I had the white shirt, I could. If I had the white shirt, I'd say we could go do Kraken. But without the white shirt, I don't think I've got what it takes to go take out the squid. Experience. We'll take it. Tyro. I'll take it, yeah. A Tyro. Good experience, but bad money for most dinosaurs. Ankylos are terrifying, though, so I'm going to run away. Okay, we can go to the tower, but not space. We can still do Ice Cave. Ice Cave is a one-and-done dungeons, and all the boxes are easy to get. We still need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shards. So just killing the fiends would be more than enough for us to get the shards we need, I think. Unless it's set up 2 per. Even if it was 2 per, we'd be good. Well, no, we need 7. So if it was 2 per, we'd be out 1. I'm pretty sure we'll find at least 1 shard in all the boxes we're going to open. Gaze. Gazing dragons. We can cheat this dungeon anyways, so that's gonna make things easy. Let's just cheat it. You go to the back, you go down the hole, then you warp up the hole, and take all 3 boxes. Eel helmet, tent, and the defense sword. 32, 30, 10. 30, 35, 10. Oh, he can't be equipped by the... I mean, we've got a form of defense here. If we want to go fight Kraken, we just need to make sure he hits on the fighter and on nobody else, which is not a good strategy normally. XXXX asps. Sure. Instant debt asps. Not a great thing to see. Europedes, decent enough at everything. We're gonna be eye level enough to finish the game for sure. That's the Phantom. Phantom is bad. I do have the Sun Sword, so at least we can beat him up. He's got very terrible everything in terms of experience and everything. He's got very high crit rate. He is a very rough little monster. And even his normal attack, I mean, you see it, he hit the black belt for 105. Alright, let's go get the boxes. Shard. Money. Money, money. More shards. Sphinx. We'll take Sphinx's not very hard monster. Not great for experience or money, but they're fine for everything else. Full cure. I'll take a full cure. It's useful at the end of the game. Yes, they don't exist in the real game, but, you know, it's a nice addition that you can put in the randomizer. All right. What do we have here? A shard. I mean, we're getting there for the shards, too. There's a lot of items I still want to get, but that's a whole lot of wizards, though. That's an awful lot of wizards. Fade should take care of it. There we go. Still need that tail. We're missing 3 shards to finish the game. I mean, if we wanted to try and rush it, we could, but I don't feel like I'd be able to beat Chaos at my level and with my equipment. Because you still have to do the refights as well. So that'd be a bit of a problem. Alright, well, we can go do the volcano now. I mean, that'd be the next step. Take as much lava sundae as you can. Get the treasury boxes at the top. Eel staff. Not very good, but it is a thing. Wizogre, Girogre, hyenas. Meh. Excalibur. Once again, I need to class change in order to be able to use all those good things we're finding. Except the Aegis Shield, which the White Mage can use for some reason. Ice Sword. Ice Sword is better than the Silver Sword he currently has. This I can drop, this I can drop. This I can drop. I'm not going to be using that katana anyways. Regular Peds. I'm at the point where it's not a bad fight, but I'm at the point where I'm losing time fighting weaker monsters like that. Strangely enough, I'd rather go grind in the water shrine. Alright. It's just lava. It's not like it's a problem. I do like the randomized lava in this. It does force you to take different paths than you normally would. You have to think a little bit more. Not having any encounters on the lava is what really makes lava great. Alright, now we can get boxes here. Water Elemental, not very difficult to kill at my level. Money. Hydra. It's pretty blue for an R-Hydra, but, you know, good enough. Ice Shield. Not even sure if I need it. Just for the fighter, I need to find the ice mail, basically, if I wanted to replace that black shirt with something. Or the dragon mail. Pretty great axe right there. Okay, 3 water elementals, more of a problem. Especially since I don't have a whole lot of ice magic. They're weak to ice and not lightning, unlike all the other water monsters. I have fades, so that should take care of that particular issue. Nothing critical. Two water elementals. They've got more than enough hit points to be a problem. So when there's just one, it's not a huge deal, but... Oh boy, the Vorpal Sword. We can take care of that already. Just leave it in that volcano and open melts. Tent. Pocket change. Empty. Really not the greatest... mages on those tiles. Flame mail. See, that is the one case where the ice shield would be better than that. Single mage, we're gonna kill it. There we go. Black elves, dark elves. We have enough shards. We have enough shards to finish the game. So if we find the items we need, we can just go straight to the end and not worry about the rest. And we fought every single type of dragon. You can say this was truly a Dungeon and Dragon experience. There were dungeons and there were dragons. Now we found the Mazmune, so we do have, like, the best weapon. I think we're... I mean, I'd almost say we're go mode, but, you know, that'd be a bit too risky. I am not that confident in my D&D skills. I would want the white shirt. Whatever happens, I would want the white shirt before I go. Before I go fight the rougher bosses. I might not do all of space, basically. I mean, no point in fighting a boss I don't need to. I have a feeling just the Mazmune swing will do the trick here. There we go. Got 2 fiends down. Oh, we did talk to the robot. A singular ogre. There we go, he's the gone. Still need that. I'd really like the class change as well, if possible. But what do I have left? I have space? And I've got underwater. I'm missing something here. I am confused. I am missing something. Crescent Lake was at Crescent Lake. Onrak was at Melmond. There must be another loose item somewhere. But I can't say where. I can't think of things. And if I don't go to space, I don't go to space. That's the thing. But I'd like to have my tail to class change. Would make a difference. Blood Shrine. That's always a bit concerning. I mean, we only found one ribbon as well. Sea Snacks. I don't think I've got the Zeus Gauntlet anymore. Sea Snacks are very good experience, so... kind of worth fighting. But what do I do now? I always get lost in the Sea Shrine. Oh, we can't run from these guys. True. Spooky Ghosts. I think it is the toughest undead in the game. And a strange monster that is weak to fire in the Sea Shrine because he's a undead. Undead are always weak to fire, so money. I get, like, the worst possible fights. I mean, I technically don't have to fight either of the bosses in the last dungeons. I can just loot what I need and leave. So at least there's that. I mean, I need the cube to go to space. So the cube is here. And space probably has the adamant, which gives us the tail. This is like one of the worst possible placement for it. Opal Shield would be good. I will take the sea snakes. Even if I'm... Alright, what's in here? Money. Phoenix Dawn. Alright. I mean, the adamant could be here and give us the cube. And space has the tail. Basically, I am 99% sure the space has the tail by now. Opal Mail. Technically an upgrade for the fighter. I'd like the dragon mail, but beggars can't be chooser, as they say. The second light axe. Nothing really good. One of those cases where I need to think of what I'm doing. Money, shard, adamant. So adamant for the cube, for space. I don't need to kill Kraken, so I'm not gonna go to the bottom of Sea Shrine. Got no reason to. White shirt. And where the is my cube? Where is my cube, game? Where is my cube? Oh, and you can't equip it because he's not class changed. Where's the cube? The cube can't be in space because you need the cube to go to space. could be in one of the cardia holes. I'm gonna go open the cardia boxes real quick. I am puzzled by the placement of those items. Or do I have the tail and I didn't notice? No, I didn't. Okay. No, I don't. Okay. At least there is that. I don't have the tail. This is very troubling. Pretty much cleared Earth Cave. We pretty much cleared Gurgu Volcano. All the one and done dungeons are cleared. There's a few boxes left at the bottom of... no, at the top of Earth Cave, but... This is... troubling. I mean, it's... What am I missing? Am I missing a dungeon that I've completely forgotten? I haven't forgotten any dungeons. Did we open the chest at the end of... Did I open the chest at the end of Ordeals? Is that what I forgot to do? Pretty sure I did, though. I mean, we traded the adamant, so... I mean, the tail has to be in space. But we don't have our way to get to space. Do we? Chime? I do not see a cube anywhere. Okay. It was bottom, 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 middle. This is... Just want to fight the Medusas, just because it's fun to fight Medusas. Where the hell? Bottom. Bottom. Bottom middle. It's the only thing I can think of is I didn't pick up the item here. I'm positive I picked it up, but I'm actually not positive I picked it up. We bought the item in store. We did like all the basic stuff here. That was the Agama. That is empty. Okay, I did pick it up. Can't remember what it was. Everything. I've got everything. Like... Good thing we don't need to go to space, but I would much rather go to space. Where is my stuff? We talked to the robot. Talked to the fairy. We've got... Yeah, I have done all the basic fetch quests. Killed Astos. Well, we might finish the game unclass changed at this point. Because I really don't know what I'm missing. It has to be a floating item at this point. It has to be a loose item somewhere, but I don't know where it's at. We already opened all the locked boxes. Could be at the bottom of Sea Shrine in one of the odd locations. I mean, the black belt still deals decent amounts of damage, but it'd be much better if I could go and get it. Money. Mage staff. Kind of late, but we got a mage staff. Rune sword. Not gonna do anything with that. So without the cube, we can't go to space. But we can at least get those boxes. Vampires. Sure. Oh, the vampire that poison. Oh, that's fun. All right. Pro ring I don't really need. There's a ribbon. So my fighter has a ribbon. So we've got 2 ribbons, at least. Well, there's the 3rd ribbon. I doubt I'm finding my tail, so all those items for space cadets are not very useful to me. Where's the darn cube? Am I missing something? That's Bravoka. We killed Vicky at the crown. Alright, I'm just going to go and... We're a bit under-leveled if I wanted to go and fight Chaos. Yeah, I'm a bit under-leveled. I mean, I can go and see more boxes at the bottom of the sea, potentially. It's probably the best place to get experience anyways. No need to kill No need to kill the boss, but we can at least go see what's going on there. I need level 32 for 2 extra attacks on the black belt. I need level 34 for an extra swing of the Mazmune. The white mage's got the white shirt, but it's not equipped, so it's not very practical, but he can still use it to increase our evasion. So he is the base reason why you'd have a white shirt is still good. Looking at messages real quick. Do have to pop that thing off. Got a wing that got done printing for a manticore. I'll call it a manticore and not a slimy beast. It basically is a manticore. A singular lobster. I done. Gurgu we've done. There's our cube. Okay, we can go to space. Okay, so I can class change. That's what this means. All right. Class change is back on the menu, boys. Get back to the tower. I should be able to get at least a level going all the way up. And I don't need to go all the way up. Because honestly, we've got pretty much best in slot for most equipment here. I mean, there's the dragon mail I haven't got. That would be superior to what I have with the fighter. But only because... Well, only because I could pass on the ribbon to someone else. That's we're getting all the vampires. It's not a bad fight. 5 vampires. How much experience does that give me right now? Almost 5,000 experience there. We're at level 32 on the mages. We found Stare, which is a thing you generally never find. You'll have the ability to get fast on the red mage, I think. You won't have many casts of it, but you will be able to use it. Let's try to run away from a bunch of cats. With paralysis spells, that would be terrifying. Our pal the eye. If we really need to grind, I could grind here, probably. It's 2,500 experience, no threat whatsoever. Let's just get our level 32s here. Oh, it's level 33. Oh, we're level 33 with the others in one more eye fight, so let's just do another eye fight. That's what beholders are for, just to level you up. 1200, ouais, là ça commence à être long, là. Shard is useless. Honestly, outside of... I just need to go get my tail. I don't need to get anything else. Let's just go get our tail. Nothing else really matters at this point. We've got all 3 ribbons. We've got a pro cape. We don't need more. We'll take the slimes that are on the way. That's good experience as well. There we go. Let's just get the tail and get out. The eye was not a threat, so we're good there. I mean, if they give me fights that give a lot of experience, I'll take them. Crits work on slimes, there's that too. In one more fight, there's my darn tail. One more fight and I'll be able to level up the fighter to 34 so he has an extra swing of that Nazmune. Silver hammer? Wow. I mean, I don't have the best weapon on the white mage. That would be the Thor's hammer, but I have a feeling I won't find a Thor hammer. There, that extra fight is enough to put me at 34. My fighter's not gonna have any spells, but at this point, there's not much else I can really do. Watch out, those are flashing Tyros. They're not just normal Tyros, they're flashing Tyros. It's quite a threat here. Quite a treat to see as well. Get our class change done, then go back in time. Guess that's all we really need to do. Unnecessarily long always acquired. Come on, Bahamut, give me my class change, please. Thank you. So, what is the... And we've got ribbons on everybody that matter. Pro Ring is better. The black belt can't equip the powers? I thought he could. Oh well. Good enough. Exit. And where were my spells now? I think that's where the fast was. I do want to get fast. I mean, my black belt has 987 hit points at level 34. I think that bonus vitality got at the start made a big difference there. You can get fast, but you can't get nuke. Okay. I don't need fear or lamp. I'm not doing fear strats on chaos. Because yes, you can technically fear chaos enough that he will run away and you will win because of that. I'll get life 2 because it is worded. And wall. Probably won't get any casts of it. I got 5 casts of it. What am I saying? So I would be able to wall the red mage if required in the final fights. Which is not a bad thing, to be honest. Might not wall him against, Lich carry, but against the tougher ones, maybe. The full cures were at Provoke, and Provoke us out of the way, so not worth going to buy a whole stack of them. If you're not used to this, if you haven't seen me fight Lich, Kraken, or Tiamat, it's okay. We're doing Shard Hunt mode. I needed to find 20 shards, and we found all 20. So that makes my life a lot easier. Don't think there's going to be anything. I say that in the Dragon Mail's ear. I don't have a helmet for my fighter, but I'll live. And we're going to play the piano, open up that gate, and beat up each of the bosses one by one. I don't think Lich is going to give me any issues. There he goes. I do not think Carrie's going to give me any issues. But I will still white shirt against her, just in case. Okay, the black belt just punched her into oblivion. Okay, now this guy we haven't fought the first time. We can fast the black belt. White shirt. Okay, wasting a turn on lit 2. Not worried. Squid jerky. That's done. Oh yeah, the black belt's got 999 hit point. That's where the ribbon's supposed to go. Tiamat. Fast the black belt. White shirt. Ouch. She also hits pretty darn hard. And white shirt. There we go. All that's left is to take care of chaos. Shouldn't be too problematic, but you never know. Power glove. Punch. Fast. White shirt. Ink. Okay, he can waste turn on ink. That's perfectly fine. Power glove, punch, fast the fighter, and I don't have to wall anyone, to be honest. I mean, he can time magic the fighter. It's about the only thing that would be a problem here. Little bit of extra damage on a fade. XXXX on the guy that's got 3 times the ult that you need to resist XXXX, so I think we're good. I mean, we'll be sure. Yeah, that was good. So 1 hour, 57 minute, 42 seconds by skipping two bosses, and me being really, really worried that I wouldn't be able to find the tail. This was a rough seat at the start, a lot of instant death and the stone touch and stone poison monsters. The end got tricky because we were missing the tail, but like I said, we just skipped two bosses altogether. That's the problem of Shard Hunt mode. Often enough, you won't be fighting Kraken or Tiamat because you're going to have the number of shards you need to get there. Prove that the justice of our culture. There we go. Congratulations. Power off 1. Yes, I did reset because there were complications. Can't hold 21s. We did open 2/3 of the boxes. I'll take it. We did a pretty good thing altogether. No complete party wipe, but with the reset, I'd say it counts as 1 here. So that was a pretty strong time. Get done a little bit early tonight, so that's good for me. So I thank everybody for watching. I hope you guys have a very nice rest of your day, and we'll keep trying to do a few of those randomizers every weekend if possible. So I hope you have a nice day.